Hi again, I'm Dylan Black. It's Daytime Ottawa, Rogers TV. You know, when it comes to holiday gifts for neighbors, friends, teachers, something consumable is always good, like something you can eat, right? Who better to give us some tips than Paula Roy, recipe developer? You're also the host, we know this, of Paula Roy's Favorite Foods on Rogers TV, food editor, Ottawa at Home magazine. Busy. Woo. You've had a good 2018?
It has been a very delicious year for me. Personally,
delicious
professionally.
Year.
Yes,
like that.
Absolutely. Well, it seems the appropriate adjective for my life.
Yeah. And what's happening with the new show? New shows have been shot.
That's right. We just finished filming the last half of season 2, so they're editing it right now, and hopefully it'll hit the airwaves starting in January. 12 fantastic, recipe-packed, fun shows.
New season. Looking forward to that. Paula Roy's Favorite Foods. Okay, so why are edible gifts so good this time of year?
Well, I think there's two things. One is that it shows you care enough about your friends or family or neighbors or the teachers to actually do something for them, not just go out and spend money and throw it at them. And secondly, we all have so much stuff that wouldn't it be nice to have something come into your house, you enjoy it, you eat it, you drink it, and then it's gone. You don't have to deal with it, you don't have to find a place to store it. It's just a lovely memory that you get to hold in your heart.
People seem to enjoy consuming stuff. It's tasty, and you remember.
That's right.
Who gave it to you?
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be necessarily baking. Lots of people aren't bakers, and they think, oh, I should make cookies for the neighbors. If baking's not your thing, there's lots of other ways you can come up with a consumable treat.
Okay, before we get into the consumable treats, how about packaging these treats?
So I really encourage people to check thrift shops all year long and look for fun things. So for example, I've got this candy jar that I picked up, and I've packed it with a snack mix, and then after the snack mix has been enjoyed, they could fill it with whatever they wanted. Marbles, cotton balls in the bathroom, I don't know. So it's just really great. And looking for little boxes and things at dollar stores. These were Advent bags from IKEA, treat bags from IKEA, a basket that I got from a friend that I may re-gift to someone as well with treats in it. So lots of easy options out there. Candle holder from IKEA packed with treats. So then it's useful after the treats have been consumed.
And it looks good too.
Yeah.
When it's, because you just don't want to hand them your food like in your hand like this.
Right,
like,
or on a paper napkin.
Here's
Yeah, no. And
Okay.
taking that little bit of extra time for the packaging shows that you care enough about them to extend the effort.
Yeah. Is this the season for sweet treats, obviously?
Well, in my world, it's always the season for sweet treats.
Yeah.
However, make a little bit more of an effort at Christmas time for sure.
Okay.
But again, if baking's not your thing, you might want to make candy, or there's even no-bake treats. I've got a great recipe for a no-bake lemon coconut bar that's new on my website, constantlycooking.com. And I've been told that people all over town are gifting that this season. So
I can
that's
imagine
very
they
exciting.
would be. Okay,
Yeah.
so what, have you brought any sweet treats?
Well, of course.
Yeah?
I know you.
Yes.
So we have, this is a salted caramel pretzel bark. So pretzels on the bottom, a toffee layer, dark chocolate, and then a few festive sprinkles. And again, no bake. So good. And this is one that kids can easily help make. They can lay the pretzels out. They might need a little help with the caramel because it's a kind of a hot syrup. They can do the chocolate. They can do the sprinkles. Then you just smash it open with your hands to create the pieces and package it up. Simple
as that.
Yeah, and definitely something most kids are into smashing, right? So
yes, they definitely
see,
are.
Max could even do the smashing. There you go.
You would definitely be on board for that. What about cocktails? Is it easy to put together cocktails?
And cocktails or mocktails if you have friends that would prefer a non-alcoholic version. I've brought a really yummy cranberry simple syrup that I made, and we're going to glam it up for the holidays. I'm going to put in some luster dust or pearl dust. It's actually from the cake decorating section at Bulk Barn, and it's just little sparkly powder. And I'll get you to give this a shake.
Okay.
And hopefully the camera can pick it up. It gets all swirly, kind of like a lava lamp. If you take a look at it, let's see.
Okay.
So can you see the swirly?
Yeah, I
shiny?
can see some swirly and shiny going on
Yeah,
in there.
so it's really fun if you're going to make a cocktail or a mocktail like that. So I like to make maybe a couple kinds of syrup, so I can see we've got some stuck in the bottom. That's probably why it's not so shimmery.
Okay.
So now maybe the camera can pick it up.
I didn't shake it very well, is
That's
what you're saying.
okay. No.
It was my first attempt, Paula.
You were being delicate. It's good. Package up a couple different flavors of syrups, put in a bottle of spirits. Maybe they all go with vodka or gin or something, or a couple of really nice bottles of sparkling water. Put them in a pretty gift bag, and there you go. And you can even find neat cocktail glasses at your favorite thrift store. So really make a whole thing of it, cocktail shaker, anything you want. So this is great. And of course, always put tags on things so that people know what you're giving them, because otherwise they're going to get it home.
They're going to wonder, what is this magical potion?
That's right.
Okay. What about cooking kits?
So I love to do things in a jar. For the longest time, we always saw cookies in a jar. That was at school bake sale tables and so on. I've got a soup in a jar kit that you and I are going to make.
Okay.
So we've started by putting some powdered coconut milk in the bottom, and that was an epiphany to me to learn about this stuff. So it just comes either either in bulk stores or like this. So now I'll have you scoop in about 1/3 of those red lentils and just dump them on top. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Like 1/3 of the amount,
1/3 of the volume, that's right. So we're just going to do it in layers because then that makes it look pretty. So
I'm going to go with maybe one more.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And then we'll just even that out and then put in about half of the green.
Okay, half
and then
of the
while
green.
you're doing that, and then you just layer again red, green, red. And I am going to put the spice mix in another bag. And what we've got are some dried tomato flakes. So those will get rehydrated as the soup cooks. And some dried onion flakes.
I'm making a mess, Paula.
That's okay. You're trying to look at the camera, not at the jar. I got it. We've got some curry powder here, so into the bag it goes. And some turmeric for color and flavor. You're doing an excellent job. Don't sell yourself short. Come on, it's great. So
I'm not going to be a guest on your cooking show anytime soon.
I don't know. I think people would really enjoy it. Okay, that's great.
Good for a laugh, I guess. Okay, so yeah.
So that's great. So we just layer it up like that. See, I'm going to try and free-form it. No, it's not going to fit. I'll stop now.
See?
And then
if you can't do it.
The spices go on top, just like that. Lid goes on. And now we've got a beautiful soup in a jar, and we package it up with the recipe for curried lentil soup, tied on in the instructions to add water and a little bit of oil, cook it up, and there you go. And I gifted that last year, and it was a huge hit.
Oh, did you? Okay, good. And these are just all, I mean, all of these recipes obviously are found at your website.
That's right, constantlycooking.com.
And there's so many good things on there as well, including pancake recipes. Now, I've noticed that on your website because pancakes are always good Christmas morning.
That's right, and I was trying to think of a way to make them healthier, and what I discovered was that if you mix it in the blender and throw some oats in it, you get a really nice fine pancake batter that's light and fluffy, but it's super hearty and nutritious. So that was kind of an epiphany. So that's something you could mix up the dry ingredients in a jar with instructions to add X amount of milk and eggs, blitz in the blender, and cook up your pancakes.
Wonderful. Constantlycooking.com. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Same to you.
Paula Roy, great work as always. How about this Bluebird upcycled style? Great ideas for your holidays next.